It's time for another Dirt Daily. I'm still working on the bumper on this Land Rover. I'm gonna give you a little quick update. I took the bumper off the truck to finish weld it, and it was on here like this, and I had built these brackets that would run across the top and on the two sides of the frame rails. And then I decided, you know what, it would be better if I added a fourth bracket on the bottom so that it was tied in top and bottom and on both sides of the frame rail. But I had already built the side brackets too short to bridge from the top bracket to the bottom bracket. And I was like, well, that's fine. It's not ideal, but it will work. And then I went to take it off and I forgot that the frame rail has these like little tabs that stick out, and these tabs were getting caught on those side brackets. So then I went back in and I cut the side brackets back off of the bumper so I get the bumper off. And the whole reason I was taking the bumper off was to finish weld it. And now I'm like, well, I didn't like the side brackets, so I cut those off, threw those away. Now I'm gonna cut off these tabs that stick out on the side of the frame rail and get rid of them. And then I'm gonna remake the brackets on the bumper so that it wraps all the way around, top, bottom, side, and side. Now, as far as how it mounts to the bumper, there was a hole right here where my finger is, and I sleeved that, and then farther back, I drilled another hole, and I sleeved that with a piece of tubing, so it's welded on one side and runs the whole way through. So there's a big bolt that runs all the way through from top to bottom. There's another bolt that runs through from side to side. So it's gonna be super strong, but now I have to remake those side brackets again, which was a bummer because I spent all this time making it. But again, bumper projects are fun projects because you can change them as you're doing it, and you can cut it off, and it's just metal. So now I get to redo those things that I had kind of done one way, but after I was building it, I figured out I wanted it done another way, and I needed to do it anyways to get all of this figured out. So there's my update on the bumper. Unfortunately, the Land Rover has to get out of the shop because I have to get my little TJ tube sock in here and put it on the lift and do a full prep on it because it's going four-wheeling. So the bumper project, as much as I want to finish it, even though this was a project that I was like, it's only gonna take a day or two, and now it's taken multiple weeks because I always get run off to do other projects. The bumper project is once again on hold. I'm gonna button it up, close up this truck, drag it out of here, park it out back until I have time to come back and mess with it because I gotta get my Jeep in here. So, once again, the Land Rover bumper not done. But I have a better idea of what I want to do with it, which I think is part of the thing. Whenever you're building something, you'll head down one way and you might eventually figure out, this isn't really what I want to change it the other way. So don't feel bad if you cut something off and redo it, redesign it, and start all over. That's it for this Dirt Daily. Land Rover, get the heck out of the shop. Tube sock, you're in next. We'll see you guys next time.